Greetings, my friends. I want to speak to you today about something that many of us struggle with, the art of overthinking. It's a silent thief, a subtle destroyer of our potential, and a quiet killer of the mind's true power. We often think that by overanalyzing every little detail, we are gaining clarity. But in reality, we are drowning in an ocean of thoughts, wasting our energy, and crippling the very creativity and potential that lies within us. So let us take a moment to reflect on this and understand how we can break free from the shackles of overthinking, regain control over our minds, and rekindle the hope that tomorrow holds. Overthinking is a dangerous trap. We think more is better. We believe that by going over a situation in our minds repeatedly, we'll uncover hidden truths, make the right decisions, or avoid mistakes. But the opposite is true. Overthinking clouds your judgment and makes it harder for you to see things clearly. It paralyzes your mind and steals your energy. You see, when you are trapped in overthinking, you aren't making better decisions. You're merely creating a story in your mind. The more you ponder, the more complex and convoluted the narrative becomes. You keep asking yourself, what if I make the wrong choice? What if something goes wrong? What if I'm not good enough? These thoughts feed on each other, growing in intensity and doubt. The mind was not designed to work like this. It was designed for action, for clarity, for focus. Overthinking is the enemy of progress. When you're caught in a loop of self-doubt and confusion, you're not moving forward. Instead, you're stagnant, and that's a place where potential withers away. Our minds are incredibly powerful, but they can only unleash their true potential when they are at peace, focused, and aligned with purpose. Think of your mind like a garden. If you flood it with too many thoughts, doubts, and fears, unnecessary thoughts, that garden becomes overrun with weeds. These weeds prevent the beautiful flowers from blooming. But when your mind is at peace and you focus on nourishing your thoughts, the garden flourishes. You have the ability to control your mind. Yes, you do. It's a matter of recognizing the power you have over your thoughts, acknowledging that you are the master of your own mind. Overthinking is like giving up that power. It's allowing your thoughts to control you instead of you controlling them. The more you overthink, the harder it becomes to make decisions. When you can't make a decision, you stay stuck. You miss opportunities. You waste time. You lose your power to act. Progress comes from action, not from thinking. The key to success is moving forward with confidence even if you don't have all the answers. Overthinking smothers creativity. When you focus too much on what could go wrong, you stifle the creative ideas that arise naturally when you let go of fear and doubt. The most brilliant ideas come when you let your mind wander freely without overanalyzing every detail. The more you overthink, the more you drain your energy. Thoughts are not just abstract ideas, they require mental energy to process. The more you spend time dwelling on hypothetical scenarios, the less energy you have to focus on what truly matters. When you overthink, you create a distorted version of reality. The what-ifs become so exaggerated in your mind that you lose sight of the actual situation. This can lead to unnecessary fear, anxiety, and stress. Let me share with you a powerful truth. You don't need to know everything. The need for certainty is often what drives overthinking. But certainty is an illusion. Life is full of uncertainties, and that's what makes it beautiful. There is a certain peace in letting go of the need to control every detail. When you release the urge to overanalyze, you give yourself the gift of freedom. Freedom to think clearly, to act decisively, and to live fully in the present moment. The present moment is all you truly have. The past is gone and the future is yet to come. Right now is the only time you can act, learn, grow, and create. By letting go of overthinking, you can harness your mind's true power. You can begin to make decisions with confidence, trust your instincts, and let your creativity flow. Most importantly, you'll begin to see that your mind is not a prison. It is a tool for growth and fulfillment. The key to controlling overthinking is not to fight it, but to recognize it and redirect your focus. Here are a few strategies that can help you gain control over your mind. Awareness is the first step. The moment you catch yourself overthinking, take a deep breath. Acknowledge that you're doing it. Awareness is the first step to stopping it. Once you realize you're stuck in a loop of thoughts, you can choose to break free from it. Focus on the present moment. Overthinking usually happens when we dwell on the past or worry about the future, but the present moment is where your power lies. Engage fully with what you're doing right now. Focus on your breath, your surroundings, and your immediate tasks. By focusing on the present, you stop your mind from wandering into endless possibilities. Limit your information intake. Sometimes overthinking happens because we are overloaded with too much information. We read too many opinions, gather too many facts, and consume too many thoughts. The mind gets overwhelmed, and then it begins to overthink. Limit the information you consume and only focus on what's necessary. Take action. One of the most powerful ways to stop overthinking is to take action. When you're unsure, act. Even if it's a small step forward, it breaks the cycle of overthinking. It's much better to make a decision, even a small one, than to stay stuck in indecision. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation can help you train your mind to stay present and calm. Regular meditation practice creates space between your thoughts and helps you observe them without getting caught up in them. Challenge your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking too much, ask yourself, what evidence do I have for this thought? Is this thought helpful, or is it just fear? What is the worst that could happen, and how would I handle it? By questioning your thoughts, you can diffuse the power they have over you. Trust the process. Sometimes we overthink because we're uncertain about the future, but the future is not something we can control. Trust that life will unfold as it is meant to. By letting go of the need to control everything, you free yourself from the prison of overthinking. Hope is the antidote to overthinking. You see, overthinking is rooted in fear and uncertainty. It's the fear of making mistakes, the fear of the unknown, and the fear of what might happen. But hope is what pulls us forward. Hope gives us the strength to take the next step, even when we don't have all the answers. Tomorrow holds endless possibilities. The future is an open canvas, and you have the power to paint it with the colors of your dreams. Hope gives you the courage to take action today, knowing that what lies ahead is full of potential. When you live with hope, you stop being paralyzed by the fear of the unknown. Instead, you take each day with faith and trust that every experience is leading you to greater things. When you control overthinking, you open up the door to numerous benefits. Here are just a few. Clarity and focus. By letting go of unnecessary thoughts, you create mental clarity. You become focused on what truly matters, and you stop wasting time on distractions. With a clear mind, you can make better decisions and take decisive action. Increased creativity. Without the noise of overthinking, your creative energy flows freely. You begin to see solutions where before you saw problems. Your mind becomes a fertile ground for new ideas, and you start thinking outside the box. Emotional balance. Overthinking can often lead to anxiety, stress, and overwhelm. By controlling your thoughts, you reduce negative emotions and achieve emotional balance. You stop worrying about the future and start enjoying the present. Increased productivity. When you overthink, you waste time. But when you learn to control your thoughts and take action, your productivity skyrockets. You begin to move forward with purpose and intention. Peace of mind. At the end of the day, the greatest gift you can give yourself is peace of mind. By letting go of overthinking, you reclaim your mental and emotional peace. Your mind becomes calm, centered, and ready to tackle whatever challenges come your way.